Bitter cold weather gripping much of the nation right now, and for a while, portions of some 25 states under severe weather watches or warnings. So whatever happened to this?
Melting away, there is new and dramatic evidence.
The world is heating up fast, and we have ourselves to blame.
Global warming is real, and we humans are almost certainly the cause.
That we are living climate change in real time.
ABC News is taking an in-depth look at the problem of global warming. And
global warming is happening, is underway.
There is new information that reveals just how fast the world's ice sheets are melting.
Melting ice and rising seas at record levels.
There's no known proof that it's because of man, and there's no known proof it's a great danger.
There's no known proof there's God either.
Mark Moreno says they're all wet on this. He is the founder of Climate Depot. But Mark, you and I gotten into this before, and I'm no expert in this, so I always defer to guys like you. All I know, when I was talking to a lot of these folks a few years ago, they were telling me, Neil, pretty soon, in the wintertime, you're going to be wearing Bermuda shorts. And that scared a lot of viewers, as they were saying, because they were saying, oh, my God, I don't want to see Neil in Bermuda shorts. And I'm thinking, like, well, wait a minute. Now it's 8 degrees outside, and I'm not wearing Bermuda shorts. So I know since then we changed it to climate change, because then it could be very hot and it could be very cold. You can have your cake and eat it, too. And me thinks someone is playing fast and loose with this whole subject.
Yes, they are. I mean, basically, global warming causes less snow, except when global warming causes more snow. And it causes less cold, except when it causes more cold. They've completely flipped on this. A few years ago, in fact, it was 2011, Barbara Boxer, Dianne Feinstein, a bunch of Democratic senators took to the Senate floor and talked about the snow, the lack of snow that winter as proof of man-made global warming. Every heat wave is used as proof of global warming. But now we have record cold, record snow. The East Coast may see one of the snowiest decades now since the 1960s, exceeding the 1960s. And the new theory is bundle up. It's global warming. Al Gore said a few years ago, record snow is consistent with global warming. They've turned on a dime.
That's a very good point. But prior to that, the former vice president had said, we will start seeing warmer winters. I can distinctly remember the warmer winter thing.
Yes.
Now we're told that global warming encompasses all of these manifestations. That might or might not be the case. And I do not dismiss the fact that the global temperatures have risen. I debate whether man is the sole cause of it and whether man can fix it. But I do worry about this push to say something and base something on aberrant swings of mood and demanding the world spend trillions of dollars to fix a problem that man might not, A, be the cause of solely, or the means of fixing completely.
Yeah, in fact, we know the EU climate commissioner just said, even if we're wrong on the science of global warming, we're doing the right thing by policy. This is all about policy. But the record cold proves one thing, that the global warming activists and scientists are willing to basically say any weather event is now consistent with global warming.
Well, we changed the terminology, right? As you were saying, I remember you telling me this, that, look, Neil, they're going to go from global warming and they're going to make climate change the new buzzword, because climate change, well, it changes. So there you go. Climate change, it's cold, it's hot, you know?
It's global weirding now, and they're trying to say, oh, this is unusual weather. And they had the worst PR offensive this week. They're trying to claim it's, again, one of the hottest years on record globally, not just in the United States. The problem is it's a fancy way of saying that there's been no global warming for at least 15 years, because they're arguing about hundredths of a degree beyond what they can even measure between these years. It's the silliest argument that even NASA has said aren't important, but the media jumps all over it. They keep trying to say the Earth is heating up when it's not. Every high school kid has not experienced global warming. All elementary school kids have experienced a slight global cooling in their lifetime. That's how bad it's become. So of course they're going to switch. They've gone beyond cold weather as proof of global warming. They're now saying increase in crime, rape statistics. They're using everything's prostitution. They're trying to throw everything in the mix, saying if they get worse, that's because of global warming. And there's actually academics doing real studies on this stuff. This has ceased to become a science. There's no way to falsify their claims anymore.
But it is cold outside.